What does the words "I deal with it later" usually turn into? I can answer that question exactly. "I deal with it later" usually means you're not gonna do anything at all. Soon as you say those words, you basically gave up on every sense of dignity that you had when it comes to your own decision making. So if you ever said those words, just understand that whatever you had planned is most likely not going to get done. "I deal with it later" is basically you cursing yourself out and saying, "I'm a lazy fart." And I'm just being honest. Every time I told myself I deal with it later, you know what I did later? 10 more hours in a bed, sleeping, doing nothing. So, soon as you think to yourself, "I'm gonna do this probably a little bit later," just think back to yourself. Every time you said those words, when was that actually true? So I'm gonna tell you now. No, you're not going to deal with it later. All you're gonna do is sit down and do a whole bunch of nothing. What you need to tell yourself is, "I'm going to take a nap, and within 3 hours at this time, 8:30 p.m., 6:30 p.m., 10:30 p.m., or whatever time you pick, that's when you're gonna do it." "I deal with it later" is just leaving room for a mystery of what's something that you think you're gonna do or you're gonna possibly do that's never gonna happen. So my message to you today on this walk and talk before I get home: do not curse yourself with those words, "I deal with it later," and basically just deal with it now. It's Manny SharQ, Nubian Bread Network. Peace.